Is it wrong to go on a fake date with my gay best friend to prove a point to my husband? So this whole mess started because my husband David thinks I'm having an affair with my roommate Tyler. Tyler's been my platonic roommate for almost 3 years now. We found each other on Craigslist when I needed someone to split rent in our downtown apartment. From day one, it's been completely innocent. We split groceries, take turns cleaning, binge watch Netflix together on weekends. Tyler's this sweet guy who makes great pancakes and always remembers my favorite coffee creamer. But recently, David started getting weird about our living situation. He'd make passive-aggressive comments like, "Oh, spending another cozy night with Tyler?" Or, "Funny how Tyler always knows exactly what you like." David lives 3 hours away due to his job but comes over every weekend. The breaking point came last month when David found Tyler's hoodie in my car. I'd borrowed it after spilling coffee on my shirt, totally innocent, but David completely lost it. He started listing suspicious things. Tyler knows my work schedule better than he does. We have inside jokes from living together. We watch movies every Thursday night. Tyler's seen me in pajamas more than my own husband has. I kept explaining this is normal roommate stuff. And besides, Tyler's gay, so there's zero romantic possibility. David just rolled his eyes and said I was being naive. No gay man would choose to live with a married woman unless he had ulterior motives. He kept saying, "You're too trusting." He's playing some kind of long game. I was frustrated because David wouldn't listen to reason. Tyler had never crossed boundaries. He's dated guys, talks about guys he likes, the whole thing. So I decided to prove David wrong with an elaborate test. I told Tyler about David's ridiculous suspicions and asked if he'd help by pretending to be interested in me for one evening. "I need you to act attracted to me," I explained. "Take me on a fake romantic date, and David will see how wrong he's been when you're clearly uncomfortable." Tyler agreed immediately, maybe too enthusiastically, but I figured he was being a good friend. He said he'd pick me up at 7 and to dress nice. I told David about the plan that morning. "Tonight you'll see exactly how uncomfortable Tyler gets pretending to be into me. This will prove you've been paranoid for no reason." David shook his head. "This is either going to backfire spectacularly, or you're about to learn something you don't want to know." When Tyler showed up, I barely recognized him. He'd gotten a haircut, wore a sharp button-down I'd never seen, and held actual flowers, not grocery store kind, but a beautiful bouquet that probably cost $50. "Wow, you really went all out for this fake date." I laughed, but something in his expression made me pause. He looked genuinely nervous. The restaurant he chose was intimate Italian, dim lighting, candles, couples everywhere. Way more romantic than I'd expected for our charade. During dinner, Tyler kept doing things that felt too real. Intense eye contact, deep questions about my dreams, reaching across to touch my hand when making points. "You're really selling this," I told him, trying to keep things light. "David's going to be so embarrassed." But Tyler didn't laugh. He got serious and said, "Hannah, there's something I need to tell you. Something I should have told you long ago." My stomach dropped because suddenly this didn't feel like acting. The way he looked at me, the nervousness, expensive flowers, it was starting to make horrible sense. "Tyler, please don't," I whispered, but he was already taking both my hands. He took a deep breath. "I've been lying to you for 3 years." I felt sick. David had been right. Tyler was about to confess he'd been pretending to be gay, that our friendship was based on deception. But instead, Tyler said something that blindsided me. "I actually am gay, but I've been pretending to have no romantic interests because I'm completely in love with David, and living with you was the only way I could be close to him." I stared at him, brain trying to process what he'd said. "Every time he comes over, every time we hang out together, it's all been so I could spend time with your husband. I've been using our friendship to get close to the man I'm in love with." Turns out David was right about Tyler having ulterior motives, just not the way either of us expected.